A linear equation is made up of two expressions that are equal to each other, such as 2x plus 4 equal 8. So any value that will be substituted for x or replaced by x when we add by 4 must be equal to 8. Then we can say the left expression is equal to the right expression. Other than that, we will assume that left and right are not equal to each other. So that's one of the topics that we are going to learn for today. So knowing that, let's review this example. So as you can see, example 1 says use substitution for the given to check the solution. What solution are we checking it? We're checking if x equal to 3 is a solution for this equation, or x equal to 2, or x equal to 4. So now we will do one value at a time and see if that value is solution for this equation. How do we do that? We will use a direct substitution by substituting 3 wherever we see x, whether it's left or right. So now if x equal to 3, then we have 4 times 3 minus 2 must be equal to 10. So 4 times 3 is 12. Minus 2 must be equal to 10. So 12 minus 2 is 10. The result is 10 equal to 10, which is true statement. Therefore, x equal to 3 is a solution for this equation. Let's check for 2. 4 times 2 minus 2 equal to 10. So 4 times 2 is 8. Minus 2 equal to 10. So 8 minus 2 is 6. We can see that 6 is not equal to 10. Therefore, x equal to 2 is not a solution. So now let's check when x equal to 4. 4 times 4 minus 2 equal to 10. So 4 times 4 is 16. Minus 2 equal to 10. The reason that we're writing equal to 10, we're just assuming the value that we substituted directly will be equal to 10. That's why we keep writing equal to 10 until we see the value is not equal to 10. So 16 minus 2 is 14. So 14 is not equal to 10. Therefore, x equal to 4 is not a solution. Then you can write the conclusion as x equal to 3 will be the only solution for this equation. And 2 and 4 are not a solution for this equation. So now we reviewed for equation, now let's review inequality. Before we review the inequality example, let's discuss some idea that we have to make sure that we know it about inequality. Inequality is mathematical sentence connecting an expression to a value with inequality sign. So all the symbols are here, and then in a word are here. Then if you can see the example, 1 is less than 2 is a valid answer because we know 1 is less than 2. Also, 0 is less than or equal to 5. So what is the difference less than or equal? So when we have a less than or equal, we will use the open circle. But when we have greater than, equal, or less than or equal, we will use the oval to indicate to include that value. When we use the open circle, we will assume the value that either greater than or less than is not part of the inequality. But when we use the oval, that value included the inequality solution. So just remember these two symbols. It's less than, or greater than or less than is oval. Greater than equal or less than equal is a circle, that oval that you fill it up the circle. This is open circle, but this is closed circle. So knowing that, let's practice this example. So solve the inequality on a graph. We will solve the inequality, then we will graph using a number line. So to solve the equation, you will move all the variables either left or right. And then all the numeric will be either the other side of the inequality. So now we have 3x is greater than x plus 6. Let's rewrite one more time. Is 3x is greater than x plus 6. To solve that, we will use the inverse operation by subtracting it 1x left and right. That will allow us to move all the variables on one side. So 3x minus 1x is 2x. 2x is greater than x minus x is 0. Then we have 6. Now we have all the variables on one side, or the numeric on the other side. So to solve for x, we will use the inverse operation by dividing it 2 left and right. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. Then we have x greater than 6 divided by 2 is 3. Now we know x is greater than 3. How many numbers are greater than 3 is a lot of a number. We can choose any number. You can choose 4, because we know 4 is greater than 3. We can choose 5. 5 is greater than 3. That will tell us all the numbers will be moving on the positive side of the number line. So let's graph using a number line. So the number line, the middle number is a 0. On the left of the 0 will be all the negative number. On the right will be all the positive integer. So now then I have negative 1. Then I have negative 2. Then negative 3. Then negative 4. Then the number will be increasing it all the negative all the way to negative infinite. So now on the right side we also have 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Then the number will be increasing it until it reaches the positive infinite. So now we have to check whether we have greater than or equal. Now it's only greater than. So we will find the value, which is a 3, then we will use the open circle. It says greater than 3. Then our number line will be moving on the right side. It could be any number. So you just show it, your arrow is moving on the right side of the 3, not including a 3. How do we write it there? We can write it as a number. Then we have 3 all the way goes to infinite number. Why do we use the open circle? Because it's not included a 3. So the next number is 4, then 5, then 6.